And if you don't have any capital, if you don't have any financial support, family background support, so you can't start a business. You do a job, you can earn money and save the money, then you start your business. If you do a job, you can save your money, and start your own business. Many students are opposing me. If you don't have capital, if you don't have financial support, then you go for bank. Without security money, bank didn't provide you any loan. That's the main point. If you do a job, many students are at that time. Many students are also opposing me. If you do a job in critical condition, your boss will leave you at every time. But if you do have ability, you can apply other company. One more thing. If you do a job and earn money day by day, you can earn money and save money. Then you start a own business. At that time, you have both knowledge. First of all, a job profile knowledge is already have you, and then you start a business knowledge. And I am talking about myself. Nowadays, I am also a job holder, and I save my money. And inshallah, after 2 years, I will start my own business. That time, I have both knowledge: job profile knowledge or business knowledge. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. This is Shalini here. As we know that we have been introduced very insightful topic, that is none other than job or a business. So today I would like to prefer business. And in upcoming few minutes, I will try to highlight some of the major points that has really spurred me to take up that topic only. So as we all know, the basic things regarding that business, that is like business is an organization that engages in commercial, industrial and professional activities. Along with that, I also reckon that business is something that creates job opportunities for many individuals and also boosts the economy of any country. So, and moving towards forward, I would like to compare some of the points regarding business or a job. Firstly, I would like to take like salaries or benefits by keeping that point growth. So in the job, we are getting salary, but instead of getting a salary, what we get in the business, that is benefit. We can trace that exponential growth in that business. On the other hand, there is no any chance of that exponential growth in the job. And also like I would like to highlight that some of the other points like self-reliant or self-supervisor is needed in that business, but it is options in the job. People are like free to take any decision in the job, and they are also supervising the things by themselves as well. But there is no any kind of opportunities available for the job holders. They just have to follow their boss and like they have to comply their boss. They have like allegations like they're not getting kind of salaries as well for their like for whatever the work they invest. And now moving on to other points like a strong mindset and patience, risk is also needed for progressing that business as well at the same time. And like in that early phases, people has to go through that various kind of failures as well, and just because of that, what people are reluctant to invest their monies in any venture, and as well like I would like to highlight some of the other points as well by taking that points history as well, like earlier when we got independence. After that, India mainly focused on that socialist minded development plan, and in that period it was very difficult to commence any business, as people had to take that license in order to run any business.
I am in favor of business because I have number of points which concludes that business is far better than job. But before putting my points, let me acknowledge you the meaning of business and job. Business is something where a person works for the profit, and a job is something where a person works for his salary. So, business, why I am favoring business? The number one point is ownership. If you are running a business, you are the owner of your business. You can take decision for yourself, and you need not to answer anyone. If you are a job holder, you are working under a boss or under an organization, and you cannot take decision for yourself. And if you are a job holder, you are always in fear of being fired from the job. So this is an advantage of being a businessman. The second point is work hours. If you are a businessman, you can define your work hours by yourself. Also, you can also define what time you want to work, where you want to work. But if you are a job holder, you cannot define your work hours. You can work on the predefined times, and also you cannot balance the life of professional as well as personal life. The third point is of goal. You know, a businessman works for his goal, not someone's goals. But a job holder works for someone's goals. You get experiences in finance, management, marketing, and leadership. You know, if you develop a leadership quality, you are well known in the society. You are known by your name. So, being a businessman, so being a businessman, you get many experiences. The next point comes to employment, generating employment. A businessman generates many employment.
Yeah, it is good that we get attracted towards the beautiful buildings, but how can we ignore the bricks that are used to construct that building? In the same way, we get attracted by the big company and the owner of that company, but can we ignore the employees of that company? A company is basically run by the employees, the person, those who are working there. And in the same way, the CEO, or whether he is owner or whatever he is, he has the post, he is also an employee of that company. And I would like to give you the definition of job if you don't know. Some of you are telling that just obey your boss, or kind of such a rubbish statement you are stating here. But I want to give you the definition that you can Google also. The definition of job is that the thing that you do on a regular basis to earn money. And even a businessman who is doing business is also doing regular work. He's not creating his company only for enjoying vacation and all. My friend, they take decision, whatever they take decision, either for fun or for anything. They take decision, they make decision only for the sake of the company, not for their personal benefit. Okay? And in the same way, employees are being given the job, they are given the task for the sake of the company. They are not being forced like a servant in the house. You should know the difference between a servant and a employees of a company. Okay? And now I would like to give you the examples. What can you get after doing a job? Whether you all are aware about the benefits that have been provided as a government employee. You will get a handsome salary. You will get a respected position in a society. You will get a regular paycheck and all of these things. You will also get a vacation time to time, and after retirement you will get a retirement pension as well. In the same way, in private sector also, employees are being provided all those things. Like they are being provided regular paycheck, they are being provided paid vacations. Yeah, those who are saying that you don't need to write letters to your boss for your vacation, I want to say that the employees are actually being provided paid vacation. Why they would need that? And also, a good company is actually providing a flexible work job. Like you can work whenever you want, you can work wherever you want. I can give you a number of companies, the example of a number of company, and also you can get paid sick leaves, you can get performance bonus every year, every time, and every after tenure of your job you'll get a performance bonus. Can you get that in your business? No. I would like to give you many examples during lockdown, as many of you are highlighting those things, like during lockdown a lot of person lost their job. More than the job holders, business are affected during the lockdown. I can share you the number of business example of a number of business, like transportation business. They are highly affected. The business related to restaurant or caterings and all, they are also affected. But yeah, I agree that some of the job holders also lost their job, but most of them were employed. They were at least getting those amount of money that they can feed themselves for 2 meals at least, right? They are getting that much, their salary been cut, but they are getting salary. But what about the businessmen? Those who have a very good business, they survived. But those who doesn't have that large scale of business, they got affected a lot, and most of them were actually stopped during the lockdown. And we can see the example. And yeah, so I just want to conclude my point that a company is not only known by its boss. In the same way, a country is not known only by their politicians, by the big businessmen, by the well-known faces. A country is mostly known by its population, the citizens that we are living here. In the same way, a company is known by its employees.